Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Let's Play of System Shock 2. I'm the Ninja Stalker, and some of you are probably wondering, hey, didn't you finish the game? I did. So, what are we doing seeing this screen? Well, somebody mentioned, you know, hey, if you play the game again, you know, on maybe OSA and harder difficulty, definitely watch. And I've been thinking about it. And here we are. God. Oh my goodness. We're going to be using Psy, and I didn't use Psy last time around. Now the thing is, last time around, the difficulty of the game was on normal, whatever it was set at. And by the end of the game, we still had like 40-something modules that I didn't use. So, the way I see it, being an OSA agent, using the Psy abilities, could be beneficial once you get towards the middle game, towards the end of the game, because you're going to have a lot of modules. Here's the problem though, we're going to be on a harder difficulty, so I don't know how often we're going to be running into modules. And I haven't done Psy. I haven't had Psy before. So, maybe a new gameplay style. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're playing on impossible. Why am I playing on impossible? I should have gone to hard. Then again, sometimes with me in some video games, I've noticed that when there's a harder difficulty after hard, it ends up being easier for me, because hard, all it seems to do in certain games, it just steps up the way they attack you. Right? Like their attack is stronger, but on impossible difficulty, it changes the way that they operate. I don't know if that's the way it is in this game. We're about to find out. You're probably going to see me curse a lot more. My gameplay style is probably not going to be that great. Then again, you might see me come up with some crafty things. I don't know. It's on impossible. Fuck. Damn it. Look, I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's see. Let me show you something real quick. This is going to be me. Let me show you. Is it going to pop up? Huh. Well, is this gonna open? Why is it taking forever to open these? That's what I want to know. Oh, let's see if I can. I gotta show you. I have got to show you. Pictures, this. Open with maybe paint. Alright, there we go. This is me. Is there a way I could zoom in? It probably is. I just don't go to paint all that often. View. There we go. This is me. This is what it's going to be like. This is what you guys are going to witness. That's me. All on the ground with my crucifix, acting the fool, trying to play on impossible difficulty, and that's the game. I think it's a perfect rendition, yeah? So, without further ado, start the game.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial
was also mentioned that this is from the people who made the BioShock as well. They're related, you know. I was like, okay, I figured. All right, cool, I like that. And that they're making a System Shock 3. Nice, fucking nice.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
I'm gonna go ahead and let these videos play because I don't think they played on my playlist.
This is Dr. Mobile Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Now, since we are going to be playing on impossible difficulty, certain things that we've done on normal difficulty isn't going to fly. And since we're going to be playing as an OSA agent with, you know, pretty much on using Psi, we are going to have to rely on other skills that we wouldn't have normally relied on, because before we had tech and weapons, which is a very, very good combo, and it worked out so well for us. So well to the point that it could be that is on normal difficulty that we came with so many cybernetic modules that we were able to upgrade standard weapons, heavy weapons, you know, you name it. We had so much to go with. On impossible difficulty, I'm wondering if there's going to be less cyber modules out there that we'd have to really carefully choose which ones we want to upgrade. With that being said, that means we're probably going to have some sort of strength. And we might need to use the melee attack more often than not. We probably have to use the melee. Now, the problem with the melee is there are certain characters that are going to hit you no matter what. Like those cyber assassins, they always manage to get one hit on me. It's rare for me to dodge their attacks, and if I'm going to have to use melee to get rid of them, I'm going to have to use melee to get rid of them. Otherwise, I can use my cyber skills. But the thing with cyber skills is that you have your health bar and then the psi bar, and the psi bar gets used up. We didn't have to worry about that with weapons. What we had to worry about with weapons is picking up ammunition, and there's going to be ammunition plenty everywhere. For us to truly focus on psi, we have to focus in on psi with our modules and using the abilities. But the problem that we run into is psi uses the psi skill.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The graph shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
You guys want to wish me luck? I'm playing on impossible. They don't give two shits. Can I call for help? Oh my god. Leo, shut up. Leo, shut the fuck up.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment.
Alright, there we go. I still like to look around. Maybe there's something special on different difficulties. Kind of like in Halo, sometimes there are different things in certain areas. I don't know.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Okay, advanced training. I don't care about basic training.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lesson.
Yep.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Okay, well, we chose the Navy first. Now we're going to be choosing the OSA. I don't see a need to choose the Marines. They're more for weapon base, and we did use pretty much weapon base, but we also added tech. And it's not going to make sense to me to make another Let's Play with Marines when all it is literally you would just focus on weapons. That's it. You know, the game's pretty much said and done with weapons. Navy offered weapons and tech, mostly tech, but we worked with it, and there's that. So now we have OSA. This is going to be something completely new and different. So, like, what they could have done was something other than this, right? Like the Navy, it would be tech and weapons. OSA would be cybernetic skills. Over here, they could have had something else. I don't know what, but you know, just having just skills and weapons doesn't exactly thrill a whole lot. All right, so we're going in to be a spy. Maybe in this regard we can probably attack guerrilla warfare style, you know, not all brunt on in and stuff like that. With brute force. Over here we'd have to use our mind carefully. Year 1. That's so amazing. Okay, so there's Florida, you got Mexico, California, my home's somewhere over there. Which is interesting enough, today at about 7:02 there was an earthquake near Kansas. I think it was in Oklahoma. Oh, you can just tell that's a picture. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it woke me up, like the whole house was shaking, my bed started moving around. I was like, what the hell? Like at first I thought it was Fort Raleigh shooting off their artillery, howitzers, tanks and all, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's not that, because I don't hear any shots. It's the ground shaking. So yeah. It was like a 5.6 on the scale.
The OSA welcomes you to Orbital Station Chunlo. Ready yourself to feel the limitations of your mind slipping away. We will guide your path over the next 4 years. The shuttle base at the center of the station will ferry you to your next stage of growth. When you've chosen, head into the appropriate shuttle bay. Get ready to learn things you've never imagined.
Okay. Yep, that's not gonna open. That's not gonna open. Alright, we're going in to be a spy.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Chulun are modulated for your training. You shall spend a year in contemplation of mass, both yours and that of objects, until you can bend them to your intentions.
Okay.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. A year in meditation on the nature of matter will grant you power over it.
I wasn't even listening to anything that they said. I'm reading whatever it is that is saying up at the top.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you. There you will spend a solitary year focused in a meditation on motion and sound, and how they may serve your will.
Okay, now let me go back and actually listen to whatever the hell she's saying.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Chulun are modulated for your training. You shall spend a year in contemplation of mass, both yours and that of objects, until you can bend them to your intentions.
Okay.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. A year in meditation on the nature of matter will grant you power over it.
Okay.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you. There you will spend a solitary year focused in a meditation on motion and sound, and how they may serve your will.
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I heard everything she said for each one of these. I didn't understand a fucking thing she said for every one of these. So, like, as soon as I heard her voice, and she was speaking, and then she kept saying, you know, sensory deprivation, that I was like, it's, just, damn it. So, and the other thing is, I don't know what any of this stuff is.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS
We're getting
Chulun
second tier
are
neural
modulated
capacity
for
for
your
all
training.
three of them,
You
so
shall
you're getting
spend a
something
year in
there.
contemplation
Then
of
there's
mass,
cryokinesis
both yours
and
that of objects,
fucker, I was
until you
reading
can
that.
bend them to your
And
intentions.
psycho-reflective screen. Psycho-reflective screen. I don't know what any of this stuff is.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the
Cryokinesis
TOS
and
Runang
kinetic
await you.
redirection,
A year in
okay.
meditation on the nature. The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS
Psychogenetic
Shaoling await you.
cyber affinity.
There you will
Okay, so
spend a solitary
with this
year
one, because
focused
I don't
on
know any of
meditation on
these,
motion
like
and sound, and how they may
I
serve
was
your
watching
will.
again Metal Canyon's video. I was watching his, but I literally didn't pay attention to what was going on. You know, I was like, oh, cool, he's playing again in a harder difficulty and all that. I literally just jumped to the gameplay. I didn't pay attention to what any of this. He was explaining what it was, but again, I just straight ahead jumped forward, and now I have to pay for that. But at least it offers you guys. It's not really a blind Let's Play because I've played this before, but it's blind towards whatever the cyber psi thing is. All right. So what we have over here, this sounds
The
like
sensory
psycho-reflective
deprivation
screen.
tanks
That
aboard the
sounds like you
TOS
have
Chulun are modulated for your
maybe a
training.
type of
You shall
shield
spend
with
a
your
year in
character.
contemplation of
That's
mass,
what I get
both
from
yours
reading
and that of objects,
psycho-reflective
until you can bend
screen.
them
A
to your
screen to me
intentions.
is like a type of shield or something. So, that's what that is. You use your mind to create like a type of shield. This one, it was a redirection, was it? Yeah,
The
kinetic
sensory
redirection.
deprivation
Okay, so that
tanks
sounds
aboard
like
the
to me
TOS
whatever's getting
Runang
shot
await
at you,
A year in meditation on the nature of matter will
some of
grant
the
you
shots
power
will
over
return
it.
towards the enemy. Yeah, I don't know if that's an actual thing. That's what it just sounds like to me. Kinetic redirection. Whatever hits coming towards you, they're going to receive back or something like that. Or maybe they just get reflected away, you know? Like ricochets, they'll bounce off of you. Not all the shots, but some of the shots. And then this one,
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the
psychogenic
TOS
cyber
Shaoling
affinity.
await
See,
you.
I don't know
There
what
you
that
will spend a
is.
solitary
But if
year
I had to
focused in a
choose out of all of
meditation on
these,
motion and
I
sound,
probably
and
want
how
this
they may
one.
serve your will.
Seeing as these two, I can kind of guess what they are. This one's a type of screen shield for you, which will make you harder to kill. But again, it's on impossible difficulty, so you know this isn't going to be that strong. But it is a plus anyways. Regardless, it is a plus anyways, because then if I don't take this, I'm still going to get the full brunt force. If I take this, I'm not going to get as much. So what will this be like? 5, 10%, maybe up to 15% damage reduction, you know? This one sounds like shots being hit at you. Maybe 5 to 10, 15% of the shots aren't actually going to hit you. They're going to just ricochet off of you. This one, I don't know what it is, and it intrigues me. I have a curiosity about trying to figure out what it is. So I hope it's a good choice because we're going to go with it.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you. There you will...
We'll go with it and let's see what happens. Man, I hope it's a good choice. Okay, your year in the tanks of the Shaoling is finished. Your will has grown. Your mind can freeze your foes in their tracks, and you can attune your mind to the inner workings of machines. Second-tier disciplines are within your grasp. You may now take your skills into the field to pit them against our enemies. You've mastered second-tier neural capacity, crowd kinesis, and psychogenetic cyber affinity. Okay, what is this? Your mind can freeze your foes. That's good, but I don't know if that's an actual thing. Maybe that's just a description, and then over here is like, this is what you have. So, okay, apparently we just got tossed out of the air. That's real nice. Let's go ahead. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got.
Your body has been neglected in your training of your mind. On Io, you will find soldiers who wish to test their endurance. You will surpass their physical prowess without compromising your mental discipline.
Okay, I like that. I like that. See, now this explanation just sounds better than what it was before. This one we'll get +2 endurance. That's pretty good. Oh, we need all the health that we can get. What is this?
Dr. Chandris Valan's research labs have produced many of this decade's advances in psionic technique. You shall spend a year serving his genius, learning to understand his insights and whims.
Research is good, and considering it's on impossible difficulty, I don't know if that means we're going to need to research a whole lot more, but it's only just +1. I absolutely hate when there's an offering to give you the character something and all you get is +1 when you have stuff like this that can get you +2, you know? It annoys me. What is this one?
Sifting the thoughts of treachery and disloyalty from the morass of emotion and internal conflict that fill most mundanes can be disquieting. You shall spend a year building the general strength of your mind, while learning how to probe the thoughts of the less capable without losing yourself.
Okay,
Sifting the thoughts of treachery and disloyalty from the morass of emotion and internal conflict that fill most mundanes can be disquieting. You shall spend a year building the general strength of your mind, while learning how to probe the thoughts of the less capable without losing yourself.
alright, this is a choice, that's a choice. This one's going to definitely help the psion, the psi that you have. I'm assuming, psionic ability, I mean, hey, it's psi. This one's going to help your health. This is a tough choice because it seems like to me when you pick psi, you're probably only really going to want to focus on psi if you're going to go down the psi path. Which means if you go full on psi, you're going to have not too much... Damn it, this cat. Alright, you know what? Yo, come on, you want to come in? Jesus. Get on bed and shut up. Piss me off. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Man. Just lay on the bed, damn it. Okay, so let's see. There's endurance. We can get more health. Man, this is gonna be. And then on impossible difficulty, what's gonna be better for us? We can go with more psi, or we can go for more health. Shit. Damn. That's gonna be a tough one because it's on harder difficulty. Ah, crap. How are we gonna do, Leo? How are we gonna do this, man? He don't care. Fuck. Man, see, and the thing is, sometimes I fall off of places, so having more health would be beneficial too. And then, of course, I'm gonna get hit, and it's probably like 1 or 2 hits that'll take me out, whereas before it probably took 3 or 4. Which means I have to be extremely careful. Oh man, how are we gonna do this? Having a lot of psi would be helpful, and having more health is gonna be helpful. Oh man. Let's go with this.
Sifting the thoughts of treachery and disloyalty from the morass of emotion and internal conflict that fill most mundanes can be disquieting. You shall spend a year building the general strength of your mind, while learning how to probe the thoughts of the less capable without losing yourself.
No, you know what? We'll do an endurance. We'll do endurance. I gotta think about this like how I would do this if this was a real life thing. So taking this into account, it would be like if me, right? I would be an OSA agent, or let's just say hypothetically a CIA agent, right? Go to be a CIA agent. They want individuals in CIA to be, smart individuals, right? But not just smart. They need you to be in shape. They need you to be athletic. You need to be able to handle your position. Now, of course, I'm thinking CIA agents as in spies, special agents out on the field, not the ones that are at a desk, In this regard, we're the ones out in the field. We're probably going to need some endurance. So we've shown that being in OSA, we're intelligent enough to use our mind. We also need to show that we can survive out in the field. We're going to do this.
Your body has been neglected in your training of your mind. On IO.
We're gonna do that. Because I just can't foresee an OSA agent or a CIA agent, for that matter, to just be a smarty and then just suck everywhere else, So we're gonna be an all-around good character. So let's see. Your year at the IO facility has reached its conclusion. You now know that only real pawns one was more cunning than you. You use the cadets around you as prey and wait, what? What did I just? You use the cadets around you as prey. Wow, that's fucked up. What? That is so fucked up. You used the cadets around you as you prey and learn from their failings. That is so. Oh, since the strongest ways to enhance your physical prowess. That's funny. Fucking used them. Alright, what do we have here?
Many threats to security can only be defeated from inside. Your mind shall be carefully blanked and conditioned with the nature and past of a criminal. Join with the criminal and rebellious. Endure their squalor and chaos, and then, when it is time, liquidate them from within.
Okay.
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on a game board. Occasionally, it becomes necessary to remove a piece without disturbing the flow of the game. These removals will be done in silence and with complete secrecy. You shall spend a year learning these skills. Acts of political terrorism and corporate coercion disturb corporate and political stability. You shall spend a year battling these chaotic elements, both psionically and by physical force.
Alright. Two of the stories I liked. This one and that one over there. What was this one again?
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on a game board. Occasionally, it becomes necessary to remove a piece without disturbing the flow of the game. These removals will be done in silence and with complete secrecy. You shall spend a year learning these skills.
Okay, so this is neuroreflex dampening. What was this one?
Acts of political terrorism and corporate coercion
agility.
disturb corporate and political stability. You shall spend a year battling these chaotic elements, both many threats
Remote
to security can
electron
only be defeated from
tampering.
inside. Your mind shall be carefully blanked.
Alright, so that story I like, and then it says, they all give you +1 strength, +1 agility, +1 cyber affinity, but they offer something extra. So remote electron tampering? Remote electron tampering,
Acts of political terrorism and
psychogenetic
corporate
agility, and
coercion
then what was this
disturb
one?
corporate in the grand scheme,
Neuroreflex dampening. I
individuals
don't
are no
know.
more important than pieces on a game board. Occasionally, it becomes necessary to remove. Many threats to security can only be defeated from inside. Your mind shall be carefully blanked and conditioned with the nature and past of a criminal. Join with the criminal and rebellious. Endure their squalor and chaos.
I don't know. I don't know. Based off of the stories, I probably want to go do the anti-terrorism one because fuck terrorism, you know?
Acts of political terrorism and corporate coercion disturb corporate.
Seems like it'll be right up my alley. You just go and stop shit, pretty much. Okay, you're redirected to return to station 7434A. Your year with the OSA Central Core has reached its conclusion. You learned the ways of lifting secrets from the minds of enemies and disarming their devices. But when it came time to act, speed, both natural and mental enhance was critical. You gain plus cyber affinity, master psychogenetic agility. Okay. We'll go with that.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops Staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship.
Dude, he's got some big ass
That's why you volunteered
gas.
to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Alright, let's get on with it. Damn, almost forgot it was on impossible difficulty. Shit, I would have just kept going and be like, what's going on?
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
1, 2, 2. Tech, combat, psi. Psychogenic agility. Increases your agility by 2, duration 2 minutes, plus 1 minute per psi. I don't know about that. First tier increases your maximum cycles. Okay. Projectors. Launches a heat-draining projectile at the target. Higher cycles. So increases damage. Okay. Increases your cybernetic affinity by 2 duration. Huh. It's interesting. I'm guessing this is the attack? Yeah, this has got to be the attack. Okay. Or we can use this.
The entire sector is depressurized. The low vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
Oh, no! Okay, there we go.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into... Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Modules. Yep. Don't need that. Why?
Somebody let me out. I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
If we only knew what was on the other side. coffee mug. Some nanites. Alright, let's go ahead and make another save right there. Continue. Now, let's see what do we have. How many? We have 8. 8. Huh. Determines your skill using side disciplines, the duration range, the damage inflicted by. Can be dependent on psi. Well, we would probably want that now, wouldn't we? Alright. Let's see, we have psi over here. Let's see. We already have that. Then we have these. About 2. Go 1. Undo. This is your maximum size. Oh, we already have 2. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Yeah, that's right, because the one thing said that we unlocked the second disciplines, and this is the second discipline. Yeah, second tier neural capacity. Alright, so then what is this? I feel while this discipline's active, your ranged weapons cannot break and their condition will not degrade. Yeah, but that's if you're going to use weapons. I'm probably not, since I have to focus on psi. Let me go to tier 1 real quick. What is this? Reflective screen. Protects you from 15% of all combat. See, I figured that's what it was. Alright, so then neural reflex damage. Eliminate all weapon kickbacks. Oh, so that's what it is. Yeah, but it only lasts. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't like about the psi. Certain things only last for so long. Kinetic redirection. Pulls an object towards you. Duration 1 second per psi. So that's what the kinetic redirection was. Excuse me. What about you? Remote electron deafening. Makes active alarms timeout faster. Oh. Okay, so then we had this one. Duration 2 minutes plus 1 minute. Oh, excuse me. This increases your cybernetic affinity by 2. Well, we have that. Then we have agility. 2 minutes plus 1 minute per psi. Projected cryokinesis. Launches a heat draining projectile at a target. Higher psi increases damage. I don't think there's anything else on here that we would want. Maybe kinetic redirection. Maybe. But just about every place I've found special hidden stuff I was able to get to without needing something like this. So that's something we probably don't have to worry about. What about this one? Protects you from 15% of all combat damage. 20 seconds plus 30 seconds per psi. This is a possibility. That's a possibility. What do we have here? Right, this one. Okay, so then what another? Adrenaline overproduction increases hand-to-hand damage by a factor equal to psi. And that's for 10 seconds per psi. Shields you from 80% of radiation damage. 10 seconds plus 5 seconds per psi. Servo-stimulated regeneration. Regenerates lost hit points. Amount healed 2 hit points per psi. That's pretty good, but the problem is you would need a whole lot of psi. Psychogenetic strength. Psychogenic strength. Increases your strength by 2. Okay. Recursive. Okay, so increases your psionic ability by 2. Psi point costs are double while active. Oh, God. Mobilize. Cryokinesis. Damages. all creatures within a certain radius. Higher psi increases damage to enemies. Duration 15 seconds plus 8 seconds per psi. Then we need 53 for you, 89 for you, and 134 for you. Are we gonna have these points? You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Well, I currently don't see anything at this point in time that I want to pick out. There's this one, but the thing that I don't like about most of these psi abilities is it only lasts certain seconds. It's highly annoying. So let's back out of that. What do we have over here? Weapons. We're not gonna really worry about weapons now, are we? Yeah. See, we don't have. Then we have hack. We have repair, modify, maintenance, research. Oh, damn. Man, being an OSA is tough, but I guess we are supposed to use our mind to help us out here. Looks like we're going to have to be an actual spy in this and be pretty sneaky. I'm going to have to collect some things too, which means I'm probably going to be in combat quite often. Hack would be something we might need because we might have to buy some things from those vending machines. We might have to hack some doors that aren't necessarily on our path, on our linear path towards, the end of the game. But as we've seen in the other Let's Play, I went everywhere opening, hacking doors and stuff, and I found goodies behind these places. Hack is something we're going to have to invest in. Repair, we might not need to care about because what it looks like right now, all that I'm going to be using is this frickin' this wrench and this right here. Everything else, I'm probably going to just sell or something, I don't know. Shit, how are we gonna do this? Yeah, because a whole lot of the creatures we'll run into is gonna be either this or this that we're gonna be using, and that's gonna be tough. Oh my god. Which also means then I would have to increase my strength, that way this can actually do some damage. We're also going to have to increase our endurance on top of that. That way we can last long out in the field. Man. Alright, so I kind of have an idea what we're going to be doing. We're going to be a melee psi specialist. That's what we're going to have to do. We're not going to use weapons. Only weapons we'll use is this and the wrench. We'll sell everything else or something. I don't know. That's the only way I see that we can actually do this, because I don't want to spend points in weapons when I could be using those points to increase my health, increase my strength, for damage, increase my hack possibly, and increase my psi. Majority of the things in tech I'm not gonna worry about. Oh fuck, there's research too. Damn, I gotta learn research. That way I know how to damage those creatures much faster. Fuck, oh my god. Shit. Alright, what can we increase right now? I think we can increase psi. There's strength. I can save up for strength, or I can increase psi right now. Determines your skill in using psionic disciplines. The duration, range, and damage inflicted by disciplines can be dependent on psi. If we increase this, whatever damage we do with our psi weapon will be increased, and that is a good thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we'll have 3 modules left. We'll save those for something else. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we have psi over here. Yeah. Alright, now was there anything over here that I was thinking about before I pass off on psi real quick? We have this, I don't care about that. We have this, increases your hand-to-hand damage by a factor equal to psi, duration 10 seconds per psi. And to me, what that sounds like is 10 seconds per psi. Current psi point. Oh, it doesn't say by psi points, by psi. So then if my psi is at 2 right now, that means it'll be 20 seconds? Is that what that's saying? Because if that's the case, that's a little bit better. At first I thought when I was reading these and it says per psi, I was like, oh man, that's 10 seconds and then it's going to be 10 second, 10 second, 10 second, 10 second. You know what I mean? Like all this down here. But if it's psi, then that means it's based off of your psi skill. And we have a psi skill of 2 now. So then that'll be 20 seconds. Okay. Okay, so 30 seconds per psi. This we might actually do. Yeah, we might do this. We can do this. We want to do this. Eliminate. Oh, no. Do we want to do this? Pulls an object towards you. I don't know about that one. We have those. We go over here. No. This one increases your hand-to-hand by a factor. I don't know if we want this because we're just going to be increasing our strength naturally. This is a possibility, though. I'm not going to count this one off just yet. This one I'm not going to care about. Oh shit, wait, I might have to care about this, because if... No, wait. Because if I'm going to increase my strength and endurance, I should have the strength and endurance to put on armor and the radiation suit, right? So yeah, I don't have to worry about this one then. Stimulated regeneration. Regenerates lost hit points. Almost amount healed 2 points per psi. So then my psi is 2. Size 2. Okay, it's a mini health, basically. Mini health. What do we have here? Increases your strength by 2, duration 2 minutes plus 1 minute per psi. Be another 2 minutes like that. Increases your strength. Psi points cost are doubled though. Yeah, fuck that. Localized pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. All creatures within a certain radius. Higher psi increases damage to enemies. Duration 15 seconds plus 8 seconds per psi. This is a possibility and it's worth 8 points. What do we have over here? Use some nanites to duplicate 1 ammo clip or hypo. Maybe. I was picking up a whole lot of money last time, but again we're on possible difficulty now. Electron Cascade recharges a single charge item or weapon. I don't know about that one. Energy Reflection provides 50% immunity to all energy-based damage sources. This one's not too bad. 20 seconds per psi. Yeah, because there are some creatures that shoot at us with some nasty stuff. Shields you from 100% of toxin absorption. Enhanced motion sensitivity. Shows the location of all nearby creatures. Pyrokinesis. Launches a fiery projectile at the target. Higher psi increases damage. Okay. Hypogenesis. Target non-robotic creature will stand still and docile. If the creature takes damage, the effect ends. I don't know if I care about that. Photonic redirection. Renders you invisible to all creatures. Firing a weapon will end the effect. 5 seconds plus 5 seconds per psi. That's if you want to get out from attacking and stuff. Shows the location of many useful items, including nanites, ammo, hypos, implants, audio logs. Immobilizes any robotic target. Okay. Increases your endurance by 2 minutes plus. Turns ammunition and hypos into nanites. Why would I want that? Allows you to well, there might be an application for that. Allows you to hack psi psionically. Uses half your psionic ability, rounded up, in place of both hacking skill and cyber affinity, and costs psi points instead of nanites. Arrow, energetic extension, turns your psi amp into a powerful melee weapon. What? With this thing? You know, bash people with it? Let's see. Regenerate lost hit points. Amount healed 5 hit points plus 5 hit points per psi. That's a little better than the one before. Drains target non-robotic creature of hit points and adds those hit points to your total. That's actually pretty good. That's an attack right there, basically. You know, you're like Dracula, basically. You're Dracula right there. Teleports you to a marked location. If there is no marked location, this will set a marker at your current position. You can clear an absolute teleport marker by hitting Alt-T. Okay, so teleportation. Causes non-robotic target to become hostile towards all non-human creatures. Okay, so I can make them attack others. Creates a wall of psionic force directly in front of you. Wall hit points is 150 plus 50 per psi over 5. Okay. Drop psionic proximity mine. Does no damage to robots and double damage to psionically sensitive creatures. Protects you from 60% of all combat damage. This is pretty good. That's interesting. So we got some good stuff inside. Just early on stuff isn't all that great. Okay, so we have some stuff inside, but nothing that we need to focus on right now. And there's a weapon we don't care about. What do we have here? 17. What do we have over here? This is probably the next part we're going to focus on. So we can increase our strength, we can increase psi, agility, and what is this? Improves your chances of successfully using the hack, repair, and modify skill. Also, it lessens the number of dangers. No, okay, so cyber affinity. We could probably, maybe, I don't know. Well, let's
Hey Doc, the security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
Shit. We're gonna go back. I don't want to do that.
Hey Doc, the security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules.
Oh yeah, I don't have to go in here.
You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area.
This is one of those places we would need to hack.
There are 4 types of units in the next room.
Yeah, I think there was some stuff in there. That's not where we're supposed to go. I forgot. It's up here where we're supposed to go.
Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Sorry. Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. Just ran up to me like that. Okay. Unresearched. Take that, I suppose. And we can't hack. We need a hack level of 2. Got some chips.
Why is it that no one listens to me?
Beer that we don't want because it's going to kill our mind.
Clearly immature. Some
But we'll hold on to it.
hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline.
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection. On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Okay, so we have this that can increase our psi, and then we have a speed boost.
Has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find...
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau City. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He'd lost most of his hair, and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. Well, la-di-da.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct...
Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
There. Please make your selection.
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot. I don't know where all the hazard suits went, so I'm reduced to bringing down an armful of rad hypos.
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security...
Stay here because there's something
down the cameras too,
down there that I don't really want to.
You'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
Let's load because I don't want to die by that thing. I want to get those things without being bothered. All right. That's okay. picked those up before. We can do it again. Oh wait, hold up. Don't I? Strength boost. Okay. On this side, no. All right.
Access needed.
Silence.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
You know what? Let's just roll back. Let's just roll back and we'll use this thing. Let's see how this works for us. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Alright, so we'll go in, we'll melee it down a bit. Then we'll go over here. Okay.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
Oh, fuck you. They're getting clever. They're getting real clever. And they hit hard too. Damn it. There we go.
These missions should have been scrubbed before we left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on deck 1. I've put an order requiring hazard suits down there. I know you think this would cause a panic, but it's better than giving everybody radiation sickness, don't you think?
The harmony is
disturbed. No matter.
Right. Can't do anything there. We have some nanites there. So we'll go ahead and stop the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. You guys take care. This is on impossible difficulty, and we're as an OSA agent. As we now see, we have low health. We are on lower health, but we are going to be focusing on our ops skills. We're going to be a bit of a hybrid out in the field, a special agent who focuses on surviving with health and strength for melee attacks, and using our mind as the tip of the spear, so to speak. So we'll go ahead and do that. We've died once or twice now, but still, at least we're learning what we can and cannot do with this. We're doing okay. I think I have a good plan. I think my plan's pretty good. I think it's gonna work so long as I just take more care around these hybrids and stuff. I think once we start raising our strength and endurance, they won't be much of a problem. I mean, they're going to hit hard, but as long as I keep increasing the strength and endurance, we should be fine. And for that matter, when it comes to picking up those special skills where you get like 4 in the entire game, right? We're going to probably pick on the ones that give us more health, because we're probably going to need it. Not unless I run into something else that says, oh, this is for Psi, and I'm like, oh, totally, I might use this and stuff. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it as we go on. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys take care. You guys have been great. Have yourselves a good day.